YouTube, Lifeswild TV. What's cracking, boy? Yeah, all my subscribers, my new ones, and my old ones. Yo, son, I thank y'all niggas humbly, boy. We in the building, you heard? Over the threshold. Thank y'all, man. You heard? Now we got the new membership jumping. We're gonna get right into it. The YGs, the OGs, and the council. The council sit at the round table. You already know. What you mean by the round table, bro? All right. So, the first membership allow you to, you know what I mean, get highlighted in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You can drop your comments, whatever, and get your emoji status. You know what I'm saying? I got the special emoji status for you. You know what I mean? For the levels of comments that you leave, how interactive you are. You know what I mean? And I also give you a little bonus, man, if you that type of active member. You know what I mean? That's the first membership for the YGs. For the OGs, you get everything from the first membership. And then you also get shout outs. You know what I'm saying? I even drop a promotion, you know what I mean, with your name or something, your Instagram, your YouTube page, whatever. Now the council, you get all the first and the second perks, but in the council, you get to jump in my inbox on Instagram. Know what I mean? If you want to drop a story on this platform, you can definitely do that. Know what I mean? If you got a rap video you trying to drop, I'll throw a little intro into the video on one of my videos when I drop. Know what I mean? What else? We definitely give you shout outs, all that. You know what I'm saying? And you can you got a story. You know what I'm saying? You can help build a story. Whoop. And help drop it on the page. I help give you credit for that. And if you want your shit, I send them to your page. Direct some of the traffic of my fans to your page, you heard? Yeah, so the membership is definitely what it is, man. It's all that promotion people charging you mad bread for. You pay like, what, I don't know if it's $9.99, I forget. You know what I mean? But you get all the promotion you need right here, boy. You know what I'm saying? And then definitely, if you're a council member, I'm not just gonna drop you on one video. I'm gonna give you, you know what I mean, multiple shout outs. You feel me? Alright, so today, oh, by the way, man, to all my haters, man, that thought this couldn't be done, we moving, man. We moving, gang, man. You heard, man? We moving. Yeah, man. Thanks to my subscribers and all my peoples that's out there that want to see me win. I want to see y'all win too. That's why one hand wash the other and both wash the face, nigga. When I get on, I'm inviting niggas to come through. You know what I'm saying? And if I fuck with you at day one or whatever, my nigga, just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I already know what it is when I hit niggas with a promotion. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you like that, you already, man. You know what I mean? But we definitely got to take the business side of this shit real too. So look, we talking about a dude named Markeith Loyd. You know what I'm saying? From Florida, Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Psycho mentality. That's all I can say, basically, to describe the nigga. You know what I mean? Emotional over a female, throw his whole life away, throw her life away, the baby life away, 2 officers, and shot her brother. Yeah, man. The man was a wild one, man. He is a wild one, because he's still alive. But on December 13th, 2006, He killed his pregnant girlfriend, Sade Dixon, and her unborn child. My condolences go out to the family. You just don't know what to say about these savages that's running around here and get emotional and then do stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? He also shot Dixon's brother, Ronald Stewart, who survived. I mean, on January 9, 2017, around 7:15, a witness witnessed him in the Walmart with a security shirt on, playing like he's security. But she already knew who he was because he was already on TV with his face for the murder of the unborn child and Sade Dixon. You see what I'm saying? So another officer was working. Her name was Sergent Debra Clayton. She was walking in the Walmart at the same time this wild one was walking in the Walmart. You know what I mean? And the officer, the lady flagged her down, told her, yo, this guy is wanted for shooting his pregnant girlfriend, and whoop, whoop, whoop. So Sergeant Clayton radios in, these are her words, I guess we're looking for a Markeith. I guess we're looking for a Markeith. He's walking out the door right now. I guess he's involved in a shooting of a pregnant woman. So she said, I'm at the first entrance. This is what she radioed in. 1 minute, 14 seconds later, she radioed in foot pursuit, followed by 3 shot sounds in the background. So we'll definitely get into those details about that. I'm just giving you a brief summary real quick. And then on January 17, 2007, U.S. Marshals located Markeith in an abandoned house at 1157 Lee Scott Lane in Orlando Culver Shores neighborhood, and he was wearing an ABA vest, American Bulletproof Armor, I mean, which can take all standard firearms and police projectiles also, and can withstand that, you know what I mean? It can withstand police bullets and police ammunition also. But anyway, that's the basis of the story. Now we gonna get into that. I just wanted to get out an intro. I wanted to thank all my subscribers, all my fans. I definitely gonna have a $100 gift card giveaway in a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get some shit together, situated. I got a move door type of shit, but I want to thank y'all people, man. You know what I mean? For definitely putting Lifeswild TV on the map. You heard? And we definitely gonna continue to hit y'all with some bangers.
I know y'all got a key to this shit, man. This shit killing me, bro. My hand's swelling up and shit. Come on, man.
Sit down. Sit down.
I'm a kid, but y'all on some bullshit, bro.
Sit down.
Right, go.
Sit down.
You just on the cup.
Sit.
Bro, this cup fucked up, bro.
Sit down. And do not get back up.
Could you look at this cup, bro?
No.
This right cup?
I ain't got no handcuffs. It's fine.
The right cuff fucked up, the left cuff right. The
They're
right
fine.
fucked up, bro.
Do you have gloves? Do you guys have
It cut off my circulation.
Bring us a cup. Bring a box. Yeah. You don't have any.
Bro, it cut off my circulation. I feel my hand swelling up, my whole hand swelling up, bro.
Look at a tweet that Orlando Police Chief John Mina just sent out, captured and wearing Lieutenant Debra Clayton's handcuffs. We want to be clear on that. When he was taken into custody, they actually put Lieutenant Clayton's handcuffs on him.
Those would have been the handcuffs. If she had been able to apprehend him that morning, those would have been the handcuffs he was taken away in. But instead, unfortunately, he ended up shooting and killing her. But tonight, he is in custody. 41-year-old Markeith Loyd, one of the most wanted men in Central Florida, even on the FBI and the U.S. Marshals most wanted list.
And Mike, can you just give us the name of that as well? You said it was at a home in Metro West.
Yes, my sources tell me it was in the Metro West area near Kirkman and Old Winter Garden Road. The name of the street is Lescott Lane. That's Lescott Lane. My sources confirmed that was the location. It happened tonight. And these are impeccable sources, so we're right on the money with this. News 6 breaking the story right now.
And have they been able to tell you in the manner in which he was taken into custody? Do you know if they went in and broke down some doors of that home? What happened?
I'm still developing that. I know they located that area. I don't know if there were other people in the house. I don't know if there was a conflict. Obviously, you saw the physical look of his face, him claiming they beat him up, so he may have been putting up a fight. We just don't know yet, and OPD will fill us in at 8:30. Let me assure you, we're working more intelligence right now. Those are great questions. Those are the sorts of things we've been asking, and as soon as I can confirm them for you, I'll call back and have more details. Of course, Chief Mina will lay out much more for us at 8:30, but if I can get the intel now, I'll get it back to you.
So you're going to do that? You're going to man up or what?
Yeah, I said no. I ain't.
Listen, bro. Who pulled the gun on you? Sade or her brother?
Sade pulled a gun on me.
When?
What you mean when?
When the brother came out? When?
Before the brother even came out.
You guys were talking outside?
Yeah, we were talking outside. When the younger brother got dropped off, all that.
And you went inside?
Come up shooting, that's a fucking lie.
That's not how I wrote it.
Yeah, no, and I fucking broke up with her. If you check the fucking text message.
I did.
I wasn't tripping off her. She the one was tripping. So I'm lying to her saying I want to fuck the family with her, which I did, but we can't have what you lying. So other than that, I wasn't tripping by shit. That wasn't me.
Right, so she pulled the gun on you, you had to do, what did you do?
I disowned her.
You took it from her?
Yeah.
And what did you do with her gun?
I put it in my back pocket, but when her brother jumped me, I guess it had to fall out.
It fall out. And when did you take your gun out?
While me and him was cussing.
That the older brother, Ronald, right?
Yeah.
You know him as Ronald?
The older brother, yeah.
Okay. Who did you shoot first, him or her?
Man.
Him? Because he was on you?
They know what's going on. I talked to my lawyer because y'all just beat me up, but you want me to talk to you though.
Four-scene video is shedding new light on the dark moments before the huge manhunt for Markeith Loyd. The footage takes us back to the Walmart on Princeton Avenue the morning of January 9th when Lieutenant Debra Clayton lost her life. News 6's Nadine Yanis has spent hours sifting through the new documents in this case. Nadine.
Well, Ginger, this is the first time we are seeing video of both Markeith Loyd and Lieutenant Debra Clayton. Loyd, you see here, walked in the door at 6:45 on the dot, and then 15 minutes later, you saw Lieutenant Debra Clayton walk in. They both began shopping, crossing paths a couple of times, unsuspecting of what would come.
He looks like an unusual shopper, wearing a security sweatshirt and camo pants, but grocery shopping like anyone else. But prosecutors say this is a cold-blooded killer, moments before he would kill again. Seen shopping at the Princeton Street Walmart for about 15 minutes before Orlando Police Lieutenant Debra Clayton's SUV pulls in. A minute later, you see her grab a cart and walk into the Walmart at 7 a.m. on the dot. She heads to the produce aisle first, is there for a few minutes, while Markeith Loyd is seen coming out of the bathroom at 7:04. For the next 10 minutes or so, the two are seen shopping, crossing paths every few minutes. This is Lieutenant Clayton walking past the cosmetic line at 7:09 a.m. 3 minutes later, you see Loyd walk by too. By now, Lieutenant Clayton was checking out, while Loyd, who was in the same line as Clayton, decides to check out on the other side of the store. It was while he was in line to check out there, the most chilling moment occurred at 7:15 a.m. Watch closely as Lieutenant Clayton, on the way out of the Walmart and to work, walks right past Loyd, checking out. Having no idea, less than 3 minutes later, she would be dead. The call coming in over the radio at 7:18, an officer was down.
And one of the first people to reach Lieutenant Clayton after she was shot was a Walmart employee who had clocked out just minutes before. And in this batch of new evidence released is that woman's interview, along with other witnesses. Hear what she told detectives from a manager's office in that Walmart that morning in my
Your lawyer.
Markeith Loyd made it a point this afternoon to speak up, not about the motions brought before the court, but how he's been treated.
I'm facing the lecture back then, but somebody else I have absolutely don't know nothing about. And they frame me.
Today's hearing was to address 3 motions and material Loyd's attorney requested. A raw television interview from a local TV station, wiretaps involving his client, and any information regarding an excessive use of force investigation involving the late Lieutenant Debra Clayton. An attorney for the TV station said the raw footage is no longer available. The judge ruling it's now a moot point. The 2 other motions were granted.
Now they will try to come up with a better. I don't care. I got God. I got truth.
All right, Mr. Loyd.
In between those motions, Loyd's commentary.
Mr.
I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't never hurt nobody.
In the end, Loyd saying his piece and saying goodbye to his family as he awaits his next court hearing.
I couldn't have never shot from there.
Markeith Loyd getting vocal before the jury was brought into the courtroom.
Mr. Lenneman, does your client wish to testify or not?
I know.
The last time we had a conversation with him, Judge, he did not.
I'm sorry, what?
The last time we had a conversation with him, he did not.
I'm testifying.
So he's going to testify.
Loyd's defense team stepped in, having a very animated conversation with Loyd.
Mr. Loyd is not testifying.
Mr. Loyd, is that correct? You are not testifying this morning? All right, Mr. Loyd is refusing to respond to the court, so I'm going to take that as a no and a waiver of his right to testify after discussing it with counsel.
Loyd did not testify today, but his oldest child, Kiana Loyd, did.
Anything I wanted, he would get it for me. I didn't need anything when he was out, ever.
The 28-year-old told the jury when her dad was not in prison, he'd spend all the time he could with her.
My dad would pick me up from daycare. My dad would pick me up from my mom's house, even when she was married. My dad was always there.
She told the jury her dad has also been a very active figure in her daughter's life. The defense showed the jury video of the two.
Kind of Japanese.
Kiana got emotional at times, making it clear she remains loyal to her dad.
You love your dad no matter what he's sentenced to.
I will love him no matter what.
Coming up in plain sight, that's where Markeith Loyd says he spent his days on the run last year.
And his daughter and her mother claim they would have helped him hide if he'd shown up at their door all week. Channel 9's Field Sutton has been breaking new details all week surrounding Loyd's murder cases. And Field, the saga starts with Sade Dixon.
We know Markeith Loyd was mad at her. She was mad at him, too. And in these latest jail tapes, Loyd talks about her like she's still here. And he doesn't care if she's mad. He claims he was all over the place during those 9 days spent on the run, but he was trying to avoid getting people he knew in trouble. And he says everyone else wants to make a buck off his story, so he figures maybe he should too.
I've been a good man.
Markeith Loyd told one of his daughters and her mom he deserves some money. We're blurring the daughter because we believe she's underage.
Write me a book.
Write you one.
Get some money. Everybody else trying to get paid off my name. Let me use my own name.
Ever since Loyd's ex-girlfriend, Sade Dixon, her unborn baby, and Orlando Police Lieutenant Debra Clayton were murdered, Loyd's alleged involvement in the deaths has certainly brought him name recognition.
You nationwide. Everybody know you. You worldwide. Everybody know you.
I'm worldwide now. I've been nationwide.
Before he became a worldwide superstar in his head, Loyd claims he was ready to kick Dixon and his own baby to the curb.
She was texting me stuff like, you lied to me, somebody you want a family with me. I'm with your baby, you gotta worry about the baby no more, this and that. I'm like, man, you tripping. So she the one was tripping, not me. Cause I'll leave with my that's going on with my business.
It never came to that because Dixon died and Loyd went on the run.
After she would hit me.
You would hit her. So you already know, food.
I was in the woods. I was everywhere. I was sleeping out on the bus stops.
What?
Yep.
I've told you before, Loyd admits he shot Sade Dixon, but he's always claimed he was provoked.
I was doing everything right to stay out there. I was working my ass off, doing right.
He said he was doing everything right, doing right, and everything went wrong.
This is crazy. Getting involved with the wrong people.
Every version of the accused killer's story finds a way to blame whatever happened.
Here, parts of the Jailhouse tapes as the son finds out what's going on with his father.
19-year-old Markeith Loyd, the son of double murder suspect Markeith Loyd, charged with robbery, battery, attempted carjacking, and grand theft. His mother talking to him during visitation hours at the Orange County Jail. The 19-year-old Loyd found out his father is now accused of a second murder.
My daddy was on the news.
For what?
For killing that girl. One of his girlfriends.
The police too?
He killed the police too?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? I knew he was gonna start doing that. Where?
Walmart.
He got away?
Yes.
Figured that too.
Loyd and his mother spoke for about 30 minutes, his mother often with an exasperated look on her face and tone in her voice.
You just can't kill people police in Walmart. You gotta do it smarter than that.
Smart push. No smart way to do that.
Moments later, Loyd's mood faded as he reflected on his father's influence on his life.
You had to break that curse. It's alright till you start dealing with that.
I got kicked out of school when he got out of jail and everything. I ain't gonna blame him for that.
Been following developments from Orlando. She joins us live now with details on the arrest and also what is next in this case. Good morning, Lindsay.
Dia, good morning to you. And he'd been on the run for 9 days since the shooting of Orlando police officer Debra Clayton, and on the run more than a month since police say he shot and killed his pregnant ex-girlfriend. Markeith Loyd will likely never be a free man again. He had very little to say to reporters who were waiting outside police headquarters last night.
Why'd you do it? They beat me up. Where have you been hiding?
You can hear him there complaining that police beat him up during the arrest. You can see his face there was bloodied, and it's bandaged at some point during all of this. Police, along with sheriff's deputies and U.S. Marshals, surrounded an abandoned home Tuesday night in southwest Orlando. They've been tracking Loyd's phone, and they were able to zero in on his location through pings. The police chief says when Loyd walked out of the house, he was wearing tactical gear, and these were the guns in his hands, which he then dropped to the ground. It's been an intense few weeks in the Orlando area, but this morning fear and frustration have turned to thankfulness, especially for the victims' families.
My brother can whip your ass. Within a few minutes of that statement, her brother attacked Markeith Loyd.
I said, why you just sit there lying in my face like I'm some fool, like I don't know you high. I said, you see, you started this trash. Why these kids around here? I'm like, man, all you doing, I don't trust you. I don't want to be with you. I didn't trust her. So she went somewhere, so I called Janice. So she was like, where your girl at? I said, I don't know, she probably with somebody, I don't know. Me and Janice went and had sex. And so that's when I told her, I'm like, man, me and you go get back together. I'm like, I'm gonna get her 6 months to get her stuff together. I said, she got her stuff together, I'm gonna stay with her. I said, if she don't, me and you go get back together. Because at 6 months, she ain't gonna be able to get her abortion. So then she was like, all right, bet. So I had to make the future plans for Janice to be the mother. I was in the car, I smoked with her, and it had my whole body hurting. So I'm like, oh my God, my whole body was hurting. I'm like, Sade, you got this. I thought it was a sign from God, because if we just doing this to a grown person, what you think is doing to a fetus that's trying to develop a brain?
Nah, that's some straight bullshit, motherfucker. You talking about you was smoking weed and that was in danger to the fetus, but you turned around and shoot the mother and the baby? Bro, you sound like a straight bozo, nigga.
A lot of people didn't pick up on it, but she lied. She got the phone now. She's lied. We get in the car. Then she was like, I need to check. I need to check when I conceive.
What did that mean to you?
I feel like she was pregnant before I got with her. When I first picked up, she came out and she had on some shorts, booty shorts. So I was gonna say something, but I didn't say anything. A queen don't dress like that. You're exposing yourself to the world.
Okay, so pause for a minute, right? If you thought that the baby wasn't yours and all that, everything you did was malicious. And you trying to justify it, talking about she used to dress provocative and shit like that. Bro, this is a fucking peasant talking about king's criteria and how a queen should move. Nigga, you wouldn't know that. This nigga was just broken, and the girl didn't want him no more, and he decided to kill her.
Turn your pretty phone call. It should be speedy private. Y'all get off. Everybody's like, oh, everybody, you want to down autographs? I'm being bad. Yeah. I write me a book,
Write you one.
get some money. Everybody else trying to get paid on my name. Let me use my own name.
You nationwide. Everybody know you. Worldwide. Everybody know you.
I'm worldwide now. I've been nationwide. Ask you to hear me.
You would hear that. You already know food.
I was in the woods. I was everywhere. I was sleeping out on the bus stops.
What?
Yep. I was doing everything right to stay out there. I was working my ass off and doing right.
He said he was doing everything right, doing right, and everything went wrong.
This is crazy. Get involved with the wrong people.
Some distinct opinions on her.
Get your baby, you gotta worry about the baby no more, and this and that. I'm like, man, you tripping. So she won't be tripping, not me. Cause I'll leave them ass going on with my business. So in this clip, you're gonna see the police putting the fucking beats on his ass for killing one of their fellow officers. You know what I'm saying? As he crawled out to the road to so-called surrender, but they didn't care about that. They had to put their work in. You know what I mean? To show that, yo, you don't do that to one out. Oh, he killed 2 officers, as a matter of fact.
And then when they had me in the hospital, the Channel 9 News sent out there waiting for me to come out to see what they did for me. Or they done took my eye. They done broke my nose, broke my jaw. They did until I resisted, but I crawled out to the mother road. So how did I resist? I ain't resist. They just did that shit. They tried to hide it from the news people, but I'm here right now.
Corrections, I think we've established everything we need to do in a first appearance hearing. He can be taken after he signs. Have him sign the no contact.
I'm trying to tell you, fuck you.
Right. Here's what I'm going to go
I
ahead.
didn't receive nothing from nobody. I was out there by myself. How in the hell anybody helping me doing anything? I went and Walmart myself to buy food. Wasn't nobody doing nothing for me.
So here's what I'm going to go ahead and do.
Well, first of all, I got questions to ask.
You're here for first appearances on a warrant, sir.
Y'all making up shit like I just went in there and shot this girl, endangering my family.
Okay, a judge is
what if other people want to do something back? Y'all portray this shit to the news people like I just went in there and shot this girl when there was other guns found on the scene. And all kinds of guns were pulled on me first, but y'all acting like I just went in there and shot her. Her little brother got dropped off while me and her was standing there talking. So there's all kind of other shit that happened before y'all just put on the news. Oh, I just went in there and shot this girl, got my family at danger. So no, I wasn't coming in right
Thanks
then.
for requesting, Mr.
I'm not finished talking because y'all been making up shit the whole time. And then y'all make up stuff on my family, lock them up.
Yeah, so in October of 2019, he was convicted of multiple charges for killing Sade Dixon. You know what I mean? The beautiful officer that you see on the screen right now. And he was spared and got life in prison by the jury. This is another guy that he killed. I think he was an officer also. You know what I mean? And these are the people that helped him when he was ranting about who helped him at Walmart and so forth and so forth. I want to thank y'all for watching, man. This Lifeswild TV. You already know, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, hit the membership button. You know what I mean? We on that type of time over here, man. And all my followers, I appreciate y'all. One.